Yo, what you lot telling me? It's Moko. Today I'm going to be putting you lot on some free game and telling you how to make the most of first year, in my humble opinion. I'm going to be going over 3 tips where, in my opinion, if you do these 3 things, I promise you, you will have the perfect first year. The 3 things I'm going to be going over are get out there and be sociable, stay on top of your uni work, and don't forget to apply to internships. Sound good? Yeah, I can't lie. If it doesn't, suck out, respectfully. I'm joking. Before I touch on point number 1, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share the video as well with someone, because hey, I personally think I'm dropping some gems here. Also, don't forget to follow all of my socials. I'm gonna have them somewhere here on the screen, but especially make sure to get my Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, because I'll be honest, that's where I'm the most active on. But let me not waste any more time, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so for my first point, number 1, make sure to get out there and be social. Out of everyone I know personally who didn't enjoy their first year, all of them have told me the exact same thing, that they wish they got out there and met some more people and made more friends in their first year of uni. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the most important tip, because I promise you there's no one I know personally who sat in their room all day and made no friends who enjoyed their first year of uni. Now, probably wondering, how can I make friends? What's the best way to meet new people? Now, primarily drawing freshers and really just most of your first term at uni. Your uni will literally run events, fairs, made specifically for you to get out there and meet new people and make friends. So why wouldn't you make the most of it? Don't be one of them guys who sits in his room all day just because you can't be asked to go to some of these events and some of these fairs, because I'm telling you, later down the line, you're gonna regret. And don't forget, a lot of these freshers events and fairs have free food as well. So you're meeting new people, making new friends, and also getting free food on the side. There's genuinely no reason you shouldn't be there. I remember for my first 2 weeks of uni, I was basically eating for free, because these events and fairs don't just have free food, but they also have discounts at some of your favorite food spots. For example, my uni had discounts at Domino's, but you could be getting pizza for a $5. I'd also highly recommend going to events hosted by societies you're interested in. So for example, for me, I joined ACS as soon as uni started. If you lot don't know what that is, that's African and Caribbean Society. And yeah, let me not lie, later on in the year, I was going to basically no ACS events, but best believe start of the year, specifically in that first term of uni, I was trying to go to as many ACS events as I could. And at them events, I met so many people I'm still friends with today. And when I'm talking events, I'm not even just talking about club nights, because I'll be honest, yeah, cool, you might make a couple of friends at club nights, but more time it's too loud, too noisy, too much is going on at the club to really actually have a conversation with someone and actually make friends with them. But I promise you, any of the other events are the best opportunities to get out there and make some new friends. Uni is kind of different to secondary school and sixth form, where if you're new to a new school, you might feel a bit alienated because a lot of people already know each other. At uni, basically no one knows each other. You're all in the same boat, so never feel shy about starting a conversation with someone new, because I promise you, they probably feel just as shy as you do. No one's gonna think you're weird, no one's gonna think you're a bag. Everyone's in the exact same shoes as you. So go to those events, go to those fairs, and make new friends. And also don't sleep on induction lectures for meeting new people as well. I promise you, later on in the year when you've got exams and you've got coursework coming up, you're gonna appreciate having friends on your course when certain pieces of content aren't making sense. And induction lectures are the best places to meet people who are on your course and share the same modules as you. So try not to skip too many of them induction lectures. Okay, so my second tip for having the perfect first year is to stay on top of your uni work. Obviously, everyone wants to have fun at uni, have a good time, which is all perfectly okay. But at the end of the day, you are at uni to get an education and get a degree. So don't forget that. Please have that thought at the back of your mind at all times. You don't want to be that person who fails your first year exams and either has to resit in August or potentially even worse, have to resit the entire year. I promise you, doing well in your first year exams or even coursework is not a hard feat at all. 90% of uni courses are genuinely easier than A-levels. I promise you, all you need to do to end first year with a good grade is go to most of your lectures and actually pay attention, go over your notes after your lectures and make sure you actually understand the content you've just learned, and also make the most of your holidays. At uni, you're gonna have much longer holidays than you used to at school, so make the most of them. Holidays are literally the perfect time to catch up on content you don't really understand. And I promise you, just by putting in that little bit of effort, you'll end first year with a good grade and be so happy that you did. I promise you, there's so many people, including myself, who wish they had stayed on top of their work from right at the start of first year, because I'm telling you, by the time it gets to your end of year exams, while everyone else is stressing and trying to cram, you're just gonna find it a breeze. Some quick little tips I've got for ending first year with a good grade and scoring well on your modules. The first thing I'd say, which isn't really something you're supposed to say, but I'll be honest, it's low-key true, you actually don't need to go to all of your lectures. Now, am I saying you should skip all of your lectures? Absolutely not. But once you know what your modules are gonna be for the year, look at the information for each module and see exactly how each of them are assessed. Because for example, you'll realize that some modules are solely assessed on coursework, and if you look at what you need to do for the coursework, sometimes you can actually do the coursework without actually needing to go to the lectures. There were multiple modules from my first year that I scored 2-1s in first sim, and I didn't go to a single lecture because I just got the coursework done in my own time within the first week or two, doing my own research. And that meant I had it all done, had it all submitted, and then I could put more time towards some of my other modules. But in short, the best way to score well on your modules is to look at the information of each module before you actually start it, so then you can actually plan out a strategy for how you're going to score them top marks. My third and final tip for making the most of first year is to please, for the love of God, apply to internships. It genuinely shocks me how many people go through the entire of first year without applying to a single internship. Obviously, depending on your degree, applying to internships might not be relevant or even possible at all. I can offer degrees like medicine, dentistry, pharmacy. I'm pretty sure you can't even apply to internships, as on these courses, typically placement is a part of the program that everyone has to do. But I'd say for most degrees, in your first year, you should really be looking for internships, genuinely. This honestly might be even more important than my first point in this video, because at the end of the day, we're coming to uni to try and secure a good job once we graduate, and bagging an internship in first year will really increase your chances of doing so. I'm probably going to make a whole separate video on internships for first year, but there's a few things I'll mention in this video. Firstly, even if you don't know specifically what you want to go into once you graduate, still apply for internships in at least fields you could potentially see yourself working, because worst case scenario, you get some experience in a particular field you thought you was interested in, find out you're not interested in it, and oh well, it's still a learning experience. But say for example, you actually know like what type of job or what type of field you want to go into. Say you know that you want to go into finance and banking, tech, engineering, law. There is no reason you should not be applying to internships in your first year. There's so many resources out there which will help you find programs specifically for first year. One of my favorite ones that I used in first year and still use to this day is called Bristol Tracker. I'll probably link it down in the description below. Basically, this website has spreadsheets which list programs available for, I believe, finance, tech, and law. So especially if you're considering a career in one of these fields, please use this website to find out about any programs available in first year. To use myself as an example, I was always interested in finance and banking, so I used their finance spreadsheet, which they had a bunch of programs for first year listed. Typically for finance and banking, the first year internships are called spring weeks, which are like a 2 to 5 day program where you'll basically learn about the industry, learn about what the firm does, and typically at the end of the spring week, you have a chance to convert that spring week into a summer internship for the following year. And if you're able to convert into that summer internship for the following year, you're then able to convert that into a full-time graduate offer. There's so many people who are able to secure their graduate role in final year from their spring week, which they got in first year. So please make sure to apply to internships in your first year. It's gonna set you apart from so many other people in first year who don't bother applying to anything. Again, like I said, if people want me to, I'll actually make a dedicated video of how to secure an internship in your first year, as I myself was personally lucky enough to secure one at Barclays at the London office. So if guys want a video dedicated to first year internships, run this video up and I'll do it. So yeah, that's gonna conclude the video. I hope you lot enjoyed it. Please make the effort to not only listen to the advice I gave you in this video, but to actually apply it as well, because I promise you, if you do, you would genuinely have potentially a perfect first year experience. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with someone who needs it. Love for watching the video, you lot. I appreciate you for watching the video to the end. And yeah, that's it, man.